Hey, Jimmy Jams. Hi, Geminis. What's going on, Jimmy Jams? So, the last time we did a reading, it was talking about the fact that your person was saying, I will leave her for you. I will leave her for you. So, how many of the same energies are back here? Are you dealing with somebody who has somebody already? Because the reading was saying, I would leave her for you. So, are you guys dealing with somebody who already has someone? Hi. Good afternoon. Hello. Single? Okay. How many of you guys are in a third party situation? Hi. All the way from Africa. You're single. Oh, all right. Well, how many singles do we have? Hi. How many singles do we have? Hi. What do you think they were trying to say with the weight scale? What kind of shit was that? Single, single, single. Okay. Single Gemini man here. Okay. Thank you, Aurora. That's beautiful. Haven't committed. Okay. A strange single. Okay. Let's do the single readings first. Okay. Single read. Single, ready to mingle. She says, single and ready to mingle. Getting a divorce. Happy Monday. So my aunt's been living with me for 3 years, Jimmy Jams, and she decided that she wants to get her own place. So I took her around today to look at some apartments, you know, things like that. Okay, so Geminis, let's take a look at what is headed for you for May, the rest of May. Single Geminis. Let's see what we have for single Geminis. Single Geminis. The rest of May, single Geminis. Single Geminis, the rest of May. Okay, what do we have? We have the Eight of Swords reverse, and that is your overall energy. So I think you're going to be communicating more with someone. What happened to that person who said that they would leave you? They would leave that girl for you. All right. We're going to take a look at that. But I see that you might start with someone who you haven't communicated with in a while, or I just see communication being better, right? Those of you who are single, you're going to start talking to people more. There may be, maybe when you go out on the streets, more people would find you interesting, and maybe more people would come up to you and start communicating. Some of you, I was listening to this woman talk about how Black men never approached her. She said, Black men just don't approach me. And then she asked a Black man, why do you think that Black men don't approach me? And this guy said to her, because you come across mean. Like you give this vibe of don't approach me. Are you single women or men giving a vibe that's kind of mean? Are you giving a vibe out that says don't approach me? How many of you are giving a vibe out that says don't approach me? What kind of vibes are the opposite sex or the same sex? What kind of vibes are they getting from you? Are they getting welcoming vibes to you from you? Are you giving a vibe that says don't approach me or else? Huh? Are you? So that's me, not me. Trying not to, but I've been beat up in the past emotionally trying to move on. All right. I have. Ah, thank you, baby. Appreciate that. That's so sweet. They just want to have sex with you. Maybe you're sexy. So that's why you're not unapproachable. That's why you're unapproachable now. Yeah, you could just be sexy. Don't bring on the bull. Oh, your vibe is don't bring me the bull crap. Okay. All right. Yeah. This is, I'm afraid to approach you card. The Andrea D, the question is, are you giving off the vibe that I'm unapproachable? Don't mess with me. Are you sending an unfriendly vibe? Are you giving off a feminine vibe, right? Men like femininity, just like we like masculinity. I know I love masculinity. I love it. I really do, right? But this is a card that says that some people are afraid to approach you. They might feel a little intimidated by you. What is the romantic situation? The Four of Cups. So I do see different people trying to holler, Gemini. Maybe when you're out, some of you could have multiple people that you're talking to now or that's interested in you, and you just may not be interested back. Like there are offers here, and then there's another one coming, but she's not reaching out her hand to accept any of the offers because they're just not good enough. Either they're not good providers, or maybe they don't want to get married. Who wants to be bothered with a man who doesn't want to get married? Who wants to be bothered with that? What are we going to do? Just waste a year of my life? Right? So it's not that the Geminis are unapproachable, it's that they don't want to deal with the bull crap. Don't come up to me unless you want a relationship in which you see us married, right? Who wants to be a girl? How old are you? You've never liked anyone that liked you back? What are the ages in here? What age do we have in here? Right. Oh, you keep getting offers that are not exclusive. That's excellent. Keep getting non-exclusive offers. And hey, Richard, how you doing? 23, 37, 59. Okay. Okay. So I see that some of you are just bored with the offers that are coming in. Some people said they're getting non-exclusive offers, right? Yeah, and I see that. I see that. I really do. I feel like somebody is coming out of hermit mode, okay? Or these offers are short-lived. Yeah, I see it. Like these people just want these short-lived relationships that don't amount to anything. And that's what's been happening. Why do you suppose you're not sending out signals to the men and the women who want to get married? Why do you suppose you're sending signals to people that want to be non-exclusive? You want to start sending signals out to people that want to get married, right? Okay, so that's the wisdom of the tarot for May. Make sure you're sending out signals that, hey, I am a wife. And I am prepared to be a wife. I am ready to be cooperative. I'm friendly. I'm feminine. I can stick around and make a relationship work. I'm not a little girl that will run away. But for some reason, I just see this non-exclusive energy around these non-committal fools For some of you, we'll do a relationship reading afterwards. I just see these non-committal fools who don't want anything serious, and I don't see you tolerating it. And then when you don't tolerate it, you're the problem. Like, no, I'm not the problem. I'm not going to tolerate this nonsense. I know what I want. I want to be a wife. Okay. Ooh, I see somebody new. I see love. So those of you who've been having bad luck in relationships, like some people feel like you're unapproachable, they can't get next to you. You have this exterior of stay away from me. I see somebody breaking through the shield. I see someone breaking through. Oh, thank you. So I see new love, or I see someone who does love you here. I see love. I see love coming. Ace of Cups is a new relationship, okay, for some of you. Maybe with the Sagittarius. So it could be that they're trying to tell a story. You were dealing with people who didn't want a relationship. They just wanted something non-exclusive. Then you met someone and they're different. Or you will meet someone and they are different. You will meet this person or you've met this person. And there is a love between the two of you here. Okay. And it may be a little, for those of you who this hasn't happened for yet, it may catch you off guard. It may be a little, this is like, what is this? I'm just so used to the nonsense. Now that somebody is coming along and they really want a relationship, I don't know what to do with myself. Some of you want to be married, but you're not wives yet. Some of you want to be married, but you're not husbands yet. I feel like a wife, I feel like a husband is coming along or a wife is coming along. And I feel like you guys are going to be exclusive, but I feel like there are definitely going to be some bumps along the road that you're going to have to deal with each other. You could already know this person. You could already know this person, singles. Okay. But I definitely feel like love is coming to you and it's going to take you off guard a little bit. Could be with another Gemini or Virgo. It looks like you guys, now, how many of you guys have already met this person? How many people have already met this person? You were coming from a situation where there were multiple people that didn't want anything serious. 7 years. D. Weiner, you guys aren't married yet? Virgo? How many you guys met this person already? You already met them. Okay. All right. And you guys aren't married and you've been together for 7 years? D. Weiner? You're not married? Huh. Oh, 8 years and you got your ring Mother's Day. Well, thank God. Hey, Prophetic Lex. All right. So I do feel like there will be communication. I do feel like there will be communication. And I also feel like you guys have what it takes to make this work. There's love here. There's just some ironing out. You guys have to iron things out. Like, baby girl said that she's with somebody for 7 years and they're not married yet. She tolerates that. I don't want you guys to tolerate a 7-year relationship in which the person hasn't proposed to you, because you're wasting your life. You could be spending that time with somebody who wants to get married. right? Some people say give the person 12 months. But I was with somebody for 10 years that I never married because I didn't want them. You refuse to settle. Oh, good. I appreciate that. 2, 3 years. I heard some people say give. How many of you women in here want to be married? How many of you women want to be married? Let's see, is marriage in the cards? How many of you guys want to be married? Yeah, after a year, ring ain't on it. I gotta go. Go find somebody that'll put a ring on it. You want to be married. All right, let's see if marriage is in the cards. 5 of Wands is the answer to that. She said, marriage is hard work. Listen, you guys. Yeah, but I'm married 12 years. Oh, wonderful. You want to get married. All right. Let's see what the cards say about getting married. But first, let's finish this reading. So, you guys, whoever this person is, I do feel like you guys have what it takes to make it work. And that's a major arcana. So the universe is with you too. So the obstacle is that it's not getting serious. There's love here, but it's just not moving to something serious. It's staying peripheral for some of you, right? The obstacle and is that you guys aren't becoming boyfriend and girlfriends. Is that what's going on? The obstacle is the Page of Wands. Okay, again, I see a lot of love here. I do feel like you guys, oh, you guys are just friends. So for some of you, you guys are not moving to commitment. I see love. I see that you guys have what it takes to make it work, but I feel like it's not moving to commitment for some of you. Either you're not married or you're not in a relationship that's exclusive. All right. And we got to stop allowing that. We have to stop allowing ourselves to be in these relationships that don't go anywhere. Right. But I feel like this is going to go somewhere for some of you. For some of you, it's a friendship and it's going to stay like that. But for others of you, especially if it's been, I feel like for others of you, there's somebody who really loves you. And I feel I'm kind of sensing that you guys have what it takes, but somebody is non-committal. Who's the non-committal one? Is it you, Gemini, or is it the other person? Like somebody is non-committal. They just won't commit. Is it you or is it her or him? It's him. Okay. Now, for some of you, is it you or is it him? Somebody just is not committal. Thank you, Jimmy Love, for the $20. Appreciate that, Jimmy Love. Thank you. Oh, it's the other person. Oh, he's trying. Okay. Yeah, 7 years and he's trying. It's you who's non-committal. Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, good. You're just friends. Okay. Thank you, prophetic Lex. It's you. Oh. So I'm seeing love here. I'm just seeing that there's problems with commitment. You might be dealing with the commitment phobe, like somebody that's afraid. There is nothing more beautiful than having someone there for you who comes home every night, who is your go to person, who provides for you. You know, you deserve to be in a committed relationship with someone who loves you as their wife or as their significant other. You deserve that. But I see that from May 15th to May 31st, it there's just a problem with getting this off the ground and actually getting the ring or saying, we're going to do this with each other, but the love is here. I can't deny that, Geminis. I can't deny that. I mean, I would tell you to leave this fool that's stringing you along and not giving you a ring, but there's just too much love here. Or it could be you, Geminis, because it's hard for Geminis to commit, they say. All right. So let's see. You want a ring. How many of you guys want that ring? You want a ring. You want a serious connection with someone who really wants to provide and show you that they love you and that they care for you. And you want this, some of you really want this to be real. You want a real situation. Put the ring on. All right, let's see what they're feeling. They want to, but something is stopping them. Like they're so close. The sun reverse, like right side up is like, yes, this is happening. Yes, this is everything. Yes, you make me happy. But when it's reverse, it's like something is a little off. Something is a little off. And it could be that modern woman syndrome. You know, I am not going to talk about the red pill again, but, some modern women are halfway in their relationship, halfway out. They give you the vibe that they can take you or leave you. Modern women, women of 2021, they don't have that same stick it to it power. Like, we're going to work this out like our grandmothers used to have. And sometimes that I can take you or leave you or come and go attitude, it makes men feel like you don't really love them. So somebody, it could be your man, okay? Could be your woman. They feel like you're not completely 100% in this. I don't know if you tell them you can take them or leave them. Oh, you're old fashioned. Okay. 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 Divorcing. Okay. It's real hard to find somebody else that's going to marry you. It's real hard. I'm not saying you should accept cheating behavior, but before you destroy your house, before you destroy your home, think real long and hard about that. Because a lot of men are non-committal. But if you got a man that was willing to marry you, you might want to think about counseling before you just leave. So your person is they're a little stressed out over you. This is your energy. And they're stressed out over you. They're not really sure if you're 100% in this and if you're wife material, meaning that you're not going to leave. You're going to be in there for the long haul. They don't make women like that anymore. Modern women, ever since the feminist movement and the civil rights movement, women became so independent that they no longer um, stick it out with the man anymore, like they used to, like our grandmothers used to, like our aunts have, like our aunts used to. You know, how many of you come from a single family home? So your person is a little stressed out. Yeah, prophetic less. People are quick to well, Bernice, if you stuck it out for single family home, yeah. Sometimes when you come from a single family home, being single seems right. Aphrodite magic. Hey. Sometimes when you come from a single family home, being single in your house seems the norm because that's how you were raised, right? But no, we need a husband. And that's right. You need a husband. You need that covering, that protection, that provision, that love. So we need to change the way we're looking at relationships. And your person is not sure if you are ready to be a wife. They feel a little insecure about you. They feel, and sometimes it really disturbs them, you know? They have even been up at night to think about it. Like, is she wife material? I see you guys working this out with the star. Okay? I do feel like there's a healing that's going to take place in this relationship. Yeah, it is kind of hard. Oh, your parents fight all the time? Yeah, but they still have each other. They still have each other. You know, there are a lot of single women out there with children who are making their best friends their man in a pseudo relationship. They don't have a man, so they have their best friend, and the best friend and the girl have a real strange relationship. Like they're helping each other as single mothers raise their kids instead of a husband. Because that's the mentality of modern women. But I feel like some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. I feel like some of you are really with the star here. Some of you are going to change. Some of you are, maybe you're going to start saying affirmations. Some of you are really going to start putting out the energy that I am a wife and I am ready to cooperate and I am ready to be friendly and I'm ready to be feminine and I'm ready to love you and stick it out and stick it out. A lot of women today are single mothers or married, or a lot of single mothers are by themselves because they don't have any staying power at all. These young women have no staying power. They'll leave if he cheats one time, they'll leave. They won't try and work it out. If he doesn't call enough, if he doesn't pursue enough, if he sneezes too loud. I mean, women leave for anything. Now, different cultures are different than that. Some cultures stick it out no matter what. You have Africans, they stick by their husbands, they stick by their men. But Americans, some of us, you sneeze too loud, I'm through. I'll get somebody else. And then the next relationship is over in a year because there's no stick it to itness. But something is going to change. The star is here. Something is going to change. Really? Oh, yeah, he is worried. They sneeze too loud. I'm out of here. you know? Let's work it out. Let's work it out with each other. Let's have a higher level of tolerance. Do you know married women, if you see a woman in a relationship for a long time, she has a very high level of tolerance. Let's work it out. Let's work it out. You know, my partner complains a lot. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. I was like, I'm going to tell him to get an apartment and get the fuck out. Then I thought about it. I'm 50 years old and this man wants to marry me. And, you know, I didn't come from a two-parent home where I saw a woman fight for her husband, fight for her relationship. I didn't come from a family where I saw people stick it out. But I have friends who are married and they stick it out. Their husbands go do some dumb shit where I would have been like, baby, leave. But I'm the single one. I'm not single, but I'm not technically married yet. And all of them got their man in a nice, big, pretty house with their darling little kids sticking it out, right? After you reach 30 years old, you better learn how to stay in a relationship because you're going to be by yourself, still talking this mess. But I feel you're learning the star. Something's getting ready to happen, Geminis, where you're going to go through this healing. Your relationship is going to go through a healing. Okay. You're going to get a lot of the things that you've been wanting in a relationship for a long time, maybe because you are coming a little bit more correct. You're bringing substance to the relationship. You're not just quitting when the going gets tough. However, if a man puts their hands on you, it's time to go. I wouldn't sit and stay and work that out. Although I do remember my grandmother, who was married for 57 years. I remember her chasing my grandfather around the house with 2 butcher knives. She grabbed 2 butcher knives and she chased him around the house with these knives, but she didn't leave. He had a baby outside of the relationship. She didn't leave. She did not leave. She stayed married until the day she died. I see you working real hard too. Okay. Some of you may have your own businesses, or you just may work real hard. Some of you could be in the limelight with the star next to the 8 of coins, and you may be accomplishing. You might actually be in a movie. All right. There might be a commercial opportunity for somebody. You might be questioned by a news team while you're out and about, and you might witness something, and the television camera may ask you what you witnessed or something. I see somebody on TV, could be YouTube, it could be, Instagram, stuff like that. But I see that I'm getting through to somebody because I see the next 2 weeks, you're going to have this mentality of I'm working it out with my man. I'm working it out with my woman. Okay. When the money got tight at my grandmother's house and he was in construction and there was no money, she stuck it out. And then the money came back. Another woman, she stuck it out. Acting crazy, she stuck it out. I see you sticking it out. I see the 2 of you sticking it out. And I see you leaving this modern woman's mentality where you end up single and alone with a whole bunch of babies and no husband, with a best friend that is actually your man, and you got no man. I see that changing. I see you moving to this mentality of sticking it out. Okay. Hey, Tanisha. Maybe we should ask Dee Weiner how to do it. I see you sticking it out. And I see somebody sticking it out for you too. All right. I have an assignment for all of you here for the next 2 weeks. How many of you guys know somebody who's married? How many of you guys know at least somebody who's been married for maybe 10 years or more? How many of you guys have friends that are married, or you know someone who's married? You do? Okay. A lot of you do. I want you to ask them, what do they think is the secret of them staying married for so long? Ask them, what do they think is the secret for staying married for so long? 25 years. Wow. Married for 10 years. 16 years. That's amazing. Communication. We got to stick it out, Geminis. We want to produce children that feel like marriage is normal. You know, if you're a single mom and your kids are watching you with your best friend and not your husband, you know what I mean? It was an article in New York Times magazine, and it was saying that a lot of modern women are getting into relationships with their best friends, marrying them, and having a platonic relationship. I know women like that has a best friend that's almost like a man. They have a relationship that tethers on being sexual or being in a relationship with each other. The Geminis, something is going to happen to the Geminis who are watching this broadcast. Your family is not going to fall apart. Your family is going to come back together again. You're going to be one of those women that can keep a man, that can keep, is easy to get, especially if you're pretty or if you're feminine. Is easy to get, but it's harder to keep. But I see something, you're going to keep your man. There's something about you that's shifting, that's changing, right? These women in the previous generations, they didn't have 3 and 4 boyfriends. You know, they got married. Geminis, I swear I see something changing, and your partner is going to recognize it. And your partner is going to want to work it out with you too. You guys might even have that conversation with each other, in which you say, baby, I want to work this out. You know, I want to work it out. I want to stand by my man. I want to stand by my woman. I see somebody coming into your life who wants to work it out with you, or I see you becoming the kind of woman that's going to stick it out through the thick and through the thin. And you know, your single friends are keeping you single. Your single friends, that's what the Red Pill Society says. Your single friends will keep you single. Girl, you don't need to take that. You don't need that mess. If I were you, I would leave. And that's why I don't talk to anybody who's not married about my boyfriend. Because a married woman would tell you how to work it out, whatever your complaint is. You know, he snores, he does this, he has an attitude problem. He does, you know, my boyfriend is not perfect by any means, you know. And I talk to married women to figure out how to deal with that. You need to talk to your married mother, your married friends about your boyfriend, and not your single friends. The single friends keep you single. Girl, I wouldn't take that. I would leave. Yeah, that's what all little girls do. Leave. And then you're going to be by yourself. You can't be doing that leaving stuff when you reach past 30. In your 20s, you can leave all you want to, because there's a whole bunch of men waiting for you. But when you hit that 30 mark, you better learn how to stay. All right. So I see that a lot of things that you've been waiting for, Geminis, are going to happen for you the next 2 weeks. Some of you have been waiting. Oh my God, it's 40 minutes. Some of you have been waiting for some type of either money or advancement or something. I see something that you've been waiting for come to you the next couple of weeks. Now, let's take a quick look. Let's take a quick look at what we saw a couple of weeks ago, which was somebody saying, I will leave her for you. A lot of you in the comments section, you were like, if you would leave your significant other for me, I don't want you. That's what some of them were saying. All right. Those of you who are dealing with someone who has someone else, ooh, look, they still think of you as the queen, the empress. They still see you as their significant other. They see you as the woman that they want to be with. They're not happy. Those of you who are in a third party situation, okay, this is not everybody. They're not happy where they are. And those two are breaking up, or there's a breakdown in communication, right? And it looks like somebody is leaving the picture. Somebody is leaving the picture. Your person is whoever is dealing in third party situation. This may not be you, so third party situations. Could be with the Capricorn, okay? But somebody wants forever with you. They're very addicted to you. And it could be a little codependent and toxic. But I definitely still feel like that reading we did 2 weeks ago still applies, that they will leave her for you. That's still happening, okay? For whoever that's happening for. All right. Now she says, should I be unhappy and stay? Should you be miserable and alone? Right? Modern women say that all the time. I'm unhappy. You know, our grandmothers didn't leave because they were unhappy. Right? There's a whole bunch of women. You know, I know a woman, my makeup artist, as a matter of fact, she's been married for 16 years. And I remember in 1 year, she was real unhappy. And she was like, I just woke up and I'm just so unhappy. But guess what? A year later, she's really happy again in her relationship. So that unhappy phase, it passed, it went away. But I'm not going to argue with you. If you want to leave and you want to be those kind of women that end up by yourself because you're always getting out of a relationship for whatever reason, you're going to end up a single mom and you're going to end up by yourself. But if that's what you want to do, you do that. Don't argue with me. I don't want to hear it. If that's what you want to do, you want to leave because he sneezed too loud, then you leave. But you're going to end up by yourself because it takes women that have stick it to it power to make a relationship work. I know this beautiful woman, and she can't keep a man if you paid her. I mean, she comes across too so sweet. She can't keep a man worth nothing. I guess nobody ever taught her how to be a wife. She just can't. I don't know. Somebody's going to be very loyal to you. We got dog tags here. We haven't seen the dog tags in a long time. Look at you. Look at you, Gemini. I see you being in your own reading. This is a plane. Some of you are flying someplace. How many of you are traveling somewhere? Okay, I see travel here. I see travel here. Yeah, all alone. Right? I see somebody who really loves you, who's going to be loyal to you. Right? You might be going out with friends soon. I see like a union, friends getting together. It says pack your bags, and then there's a plane here, right? I see a trip. Okay. So that's mainly what I see in the charms, a trip. And I see you in your own charms, right? Are you single because you leave all the time? Are you the one? I heard the red pill community say, how many relationships have you been in that you did not leave? Are you destroying your own homes? How many relationships, I'm asking you now, how many relationships have you been in that you did not leave? Are you always the one leaving? So you're destroying your home. You're destroying your own home. You say, yes, but I left because of this and I left because of that. Whatever reason that you left for, there's some married woman that stayed and stuck it through and came out on the other side. I want to promote marriage on this channel. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I just want you to be married. I want us all to be married, right? Because it's wonderful to have that protection over you. It's wonderful to have a man to come home to, or a man that comes home to you. How many of you, what was the question? Yes. How many of you, what was the question? You left all of them. Yes, good. How many of you had relationships that you did not leave? You didn't leave. You weren't the one that destroyed your home. Stuck it out. None. Everybody left you? None. You haven't ever left a relationship? Sometimes we need to revisit those people that we left and see if there's anything left. Because it's hard to find a husband. And people just leave for any reason. But Gemini, something is really getting ready to happen. You might want to look into your horoscope, Jimmy Jams, because you guys are getting ready to change. You're getting ready to be this stick it to it type of person. I don't know if it's this talk or if there's something happening in the stars. Somebody says, I want to be married, but with the right one. I don't know where we get that right one from. I really don't. I think it's some type of fairy tale that comes from fairy tale stories. The right one. The right one is the one that's willing to marry you, that's willing to work it out with you, to accept your kids, to accept your flaws. Yeah. All right, Jimmy Jams. Where is this relationship going? Where is this relationship going? How does your person feel about you? Crosswatcher, how does Gemini feel about you? What do they need to say to you, Gemini, but they're not saying? In the last spread, for who did I do today? Scorpios. The thing that they wanted to say to Scorpio was, I almost left you. I almost left you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We don't, I heard this guy say, Kevin Samuels, I know you guys, most of you don't like him. I don't blame you. Because when I talk about him, I get my ass whooped in the comment section. But he said, are you a fighter? Do you just run like a little girl when things get hard? Or are you one of those women that will stay in your relationship and fight for it? You think relationships are easy? They're not easy. Do you want to be a single mom or do you want to be married? So, crosswatcher, what does Scorpio need to say but is not saying? Is there someone else that your person is intimate with? Crosswatcher, I said Scorpio, huh? I'm sorry, I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to pick them all up because I was talking and I wasn't concentrating. So this is for Geminis. Let's do this over. And I'm not going to talk until I'm finished with putting the cards down. All right. Jimmy Jams. Jimmy Jams. Where is this relationship going? From the 15th of May to the 31st. This is where it's going. Okay. This is how your person feels about you. Crosswatcher, this is how Gemini feels about you. This is what they need to say, but they won't say. Crosswatcher, this is what Gemini needs to say, but is not saying. Is there someone else that they're intimate with? Crosswatcher, is there anybody else that Gemini is intimate with? What are their next actions going to be? Crosswatcher, what is Gemini's next action going to be? What is the outcome from May 15th to May 31st? Crosswatcher, how does Gemini see the outcome from May 15th to May 31st? Are you a fighter? Will you fight for your man? Will you fight for your woman? He lost his job and he sneezed too hard and he hurts my feelings and he doesn't open up, so I'm gone. He doesn't open up to me and he just won't communicate. Well, he doesn't put that much of an effort. Well, he sneezed too loud. He snores in the bed. People leave for any reason. Are you a fighter? Are you going to fight? You going to be a fighter? Or are you going to be single? You going to be a fighter or you going to be single? Right? And it's a horrible feeling walking into an empty house at night with nobody in the bed with you but your kids. That's horrible. The best thing that I love about being in a relationship is seeing his new body in the bed every night. I can't wait for it. I love to touch his body. I love to rub his butt. Yeah. Yeah. We're not really taught to fight. We're not taught to get married anymore. It's just, we read these cosmopolitan magazines, all these single women. We look at Sex in the City. How many of you guys remember Sex in the City? They stopped dating somebody over any reason. And they were, you know what I mean? Uh-huh. Now, Loving Abundance says it's abusive to stay. Now, if it's abusive, then you need to get out. If somebody is putting their hands on you, then you need to get out. But if somebody is putting you down, then you need to get out. I agree with that. Where do you find the balance between sticking it through and being taken advantage of? Sticking it through or being taken advantage of? That's a real good question. You can communicate, you can talk to your person, but you guys, we have to come up higher with sticking it out with somebody. Just make up in your mind that the next person that you're with, you are not going to punk out. If they want to punk out, then you let them punk out. But you are not going to be a punk. All right? All right. If somebody is taking advantage of you, you can talk it out. You can talk anything out. Let me put the air conditioner on. You can talk it out with each other. Find a medium with each other. Come to an understanding. But and if you're not in your 20s anymore, you don't need to be talking about I'm leaving. You need to be trying to get a husband, right? All right. Let's see what we got. How does your person view you, Jimmy Jams? Richard, what sign are you? I thought you were a Leo. Where's Gemini in your chart, Richard? How does your person view you? How is your person viewing you, Gemini? All right, the Two of Wands reverse, very passionate about you, right? They're slippery. Come here, Dasha. Let me put my dog in the cage. Come on. Come on, Mama. I didn't put the thing in the oven yet because I'm working. Just a minute, Gemini. Come on, Dasha. Dasha. I'm recording. Dasha. Dasha, come here. Okay. All right. Whew. All right, you guys. So the Two of Wands is how they see you, Jimmy Jams. And reverse. And when the Two of Wands is right side up, that means that they want to explore other people. They want to keep their options open. But you're dealing with somebody who might be serious about you. Okay. And they're not really thinking about anybody else. They're focused on you. And they want to put their energy and time and effort in you. Right. And you're lucky. Whoever resonates with this, you're very lucky. Because when you're out there in that single world, right? Most of the people just want to have sex, especially if you're beautiful. They just want to hit it. But you got somebody here. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm talking to somebody. You got somebody here who just got you on their mind, and they want to make plans and progress with you. There's something about your energy that has their full and complete undivided attention. You have their complete undivided attention. And they want to see where things can go with you, okay? Ten of Swords reverse is also how they see you. You know, your person might have been hurt before. How many of you guys are dealing with somebody that got hurt real bad? I think your person got hurt real bad, okay? I don't know if it was in their childhood or if it was by somebody before you. All right? How many of you guys are dealing with somebody that got hurt real bad? Yeah. They see that, yeah. X got hurt real bad. Okay. So they're a little apprehensive, but they're scared, but they still want to try and work. Some of you are dealing with somebody that actually wants to get married. Like they want to work out any betrayals. You have somebody that wants to stick it out. I wonder, was this them I was seeing, or was it you? Because sometimes the energies can flip. I see there's somebody here that wants to stick it out with you, or they could be viewing you as somebody that wants to stick it out. All right. Do we have any Hispanic women in here? They really stick it out. We have any Hispanic women in here? What's the secret? Thank you. Love you too. So your person is looking at you as somebody they want to stick it out with. Oh, Aphrodite, you're Hispanic? Why do you guys stick it out so strongly? Does your mother tell you that? She said the secret is sex and massages. No, it's not. It is not. All right. Okay. At this time, it looks like your person is seeing you as the person that they want to stick it out with, and that your person could be looking at you as somebody that they want to get married to, because they don't see an end to this cycle right now. So they're very focused on you. Um, and I think you need to match that, right? And come to this situation like a lot of Hispanic women do with, we're going to work this out. A lot of African women too. But a lot of American women are, que será. You know, he picked me up an hour late. I'm done. He stood me up. I'm through. And then we wonder why there's so many single mamas out here. All right, Jimmy Jams. If you want to see the extended version of this reading, I'm going to turn all these cards over. And what should I name this, you guys? You guys are going to stick it out with each other. I'm going to turn these cards over and tell you what I see. And the link to the extension will be in the description box, and it will be at the top of the comment section. And it's going to say, click below for the Gemini extended reading. And it will take you to Vimeo or to my website, where you can see the extended video for a nominal fee. Okay. Also, if you want a reading, go to www.sunshinetarot.net, and you can get a Zoom reading, you can get a phone reading, or you can get a video reading. Okay. Also, if you're getting messages from Instagram from Sunshine Tarot, that is not me. I would never solicit a reading in your DM. All right. That's not me. Geminis, I had so much fun with you today. Some of you are going to stick it out. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you in the comment section. Some of you are going to stick it out. That's right. You got it. You got it. Stick it out. Don't run. Stick it out. Somebody said new love. I know this real pretty woman. Like I said, can't keep a man for nothing. And she's always looking for somebody new. She talks about new people coming along. And she's always excited about something new. Because and the thing about it is, she ain't going to be able to keep them anyway. I mean, she runs the men off. They won't stay with her. I don't know why, right? Oh, she wants somebody new love, new love. You might need to go back to your old love, to the man that wanted to marry you, and try and work it out. Okay? That's how I'm seeing it. Jimmy Jam, should I come live and talk about this? Aphrodite, you're so crazy. Yes, you think so? Maybe I should come live and talk about this. Talk about sticking it out, hanging in there. Don't give up so easily, right? I love a woman that can stick it out. I admire her, right? Really? All right, Jimmy Jams. How many of you guys enjoyed your reading? You guys are getting ready to change. Something is getting ready to happen. I don't know if it was this pep talk and like it really just did something for you, or if something is in your horoscope. But a lot of you who used to run, you're not going to run anymore. You're going to start talking to married women and married men who are going to teach you how to stick it out. Our mothers should really be teaching us how to be wives, and our fathers, our parents should be teaching us how to be wives and husbands. But if you were raised in a single family home, then you didn't get that, you know? You know, you are right, Tawanda. You got to know when to stick it out and when to leave. But I feel like a lot of women leave when they can be sticking it out. All right. All right, you guys. Love you so much. Love you so much. Yeah. Your mom didn't teach you. I know. I know. What's the next sign? Let's see. I don't think I'm going to do another one today. I might just come on live. I might come on Tarot Charmer. I don't know if I'm going to come on Sunshine Tarot Live, but I do have a lot of things to say about relationships. And I want to start talking about them because I think that we need to talk about it. Really, Aphrodite? Yeah, I just did talk about relationships. All right, we're at an hour. I'm going to end this now. Love you, Geminis. Thank you all for being here. Let me know what you thought about the reading and the stick it to itness in the comment section. Get the extended, and you love to hear more about it. Yeah, let's chat on Tarot Charmer. Okay, maybe. Talk to you soon. God bless.